Hi, I'm going to show you how to add labels and scale bars to images in OMERO.figure. I've got here a couple of time-lapse series of images, and I'm going to go over to the right hand here and select the Labels tab. Let me choose these two panels on the right hand side here. I'm going to start by adding a scale bar. You can see I've got the pixel size coming from the original metadata in OMERO, but if this is missing, I can actually go ahead and add a value or edit the value here. So using this scale bar, using this pixel size, I can just add a scale bar using the default values, the size of 10 microns, or I can go ahead and edit this. Okay, let's stick with 10, and I can choose the position, any one of the corners within the panel here. Okay, and the color as well. Now I'm going to go to the select some of these first panels here, the top left one, and add some labels. So I'm going to start just adding some a text label, and this is going to be control, and I can choose the font size and again the position. I can choose the inside corners, the same as the scale bar, or the outside edges. I'm going to choose the left and make it a vertical scale bar, vertical text label like this, and I'm going to go down to the next one and add another label to that image. Again, sticking with these two selected on the left here, I'm going to add a label, and this time choose some metadata as the basis for the labels. I can choose the image name or the dataset name, or in this case I'm going to choose channels. I don't need to worry about the color here because that will come from the channels themselves, and I'm going to add these to the bottom right corner and choose size 10. Okay, so for these two panels I've got red and green labels corresponding to the names of the channels for these two panels. So these are coming from the metadata or the names that I've given these channels in OMERO, but I can either stick with those or I'm going to just, in this case, edit them for this figure. Okay, now I'm going to select all of the images here, and because these are time-lapse and because the metadata exists in OMERO for the timestamps for these, I can add labels based on time. So, and the formatting of a number of different ways, as minutes and seconds as appropriate. I'm going to add a white label to the top left. And again, this has generated labels from the metadata for these panels. Now, these labels and the scale bars will all update as I adjust the images. So if I was to change the time point for these, then the label will update, and if I were to zoom all the images, then the scale bar also updates. Okay, so thank you to Ian Porter for providing these images that I've used in this movie, and thank you also for watching.